expecting me to be on today, probably. Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone. Woo. Absolutely crazy. I already know they playing. They been playing this whole week, though. This whole week they've been playing. Hey, y'all. Allah. They playing with my internet. I can easily tell. It not ever takes that long. It is what it is. I'm not even gonna worry about it. What y'all doing? It's Saturday. Today's Saturday, right? It's not Friday. It's Saturday, yes. It's Saturday. We are not gonna worry about none of it. Hey, y'all. Ooh. What y'all doing over there? I just came in to check on y'all. I have absolutely nothing to teach. I don't know. I think I'm like on a hiatus from teaching, kind of. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. But I'm not going to fake it either. If it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. It's Saturday. I think I'm just like, I don't know. Good job. You're right. What you going to cook? I made a hamburger, y'all. Listen. Well, a turkey burger. With some red potatoes. Like home fries. Last night I put it on regular bread. Today, hey Queen, hey Nikki, hey One Love. Today I put that bad baby on one of them croissants I got from Costco. Toasted it with a little bit of butter on both sides. And put some red onion on top of it. And sliced me a kosher pickle. Baby, listen. With some ranch dressing and some garlic seasoning on them home fries. Listen. I didn't want to do that, but lay in my bed, and my kids kept calling me, and I was getting more and more irritated. I was getting more and more and more irritated, because why are you calling me? I just got through eating. I'm about to go to sleep. Veggie burgers and baked beans with macaroni salad. Pretty cool. It ain't Morningstar, is it? Thank you. Because I just made some smothered green beans and potatoes with some rice. All of that minus the pickle. Don't nobody care. I don't know what it is with you and pickles and olives. Those are like the perfect condiments. And you eat grass. So I don't even know why they're not on your list. I don't even understand it. It makes no sense to me. Hey, y'all. Listen. I do. I like food a lot. Food makes me very happy. I think about food a lot. She eat grass. How you don't eat cucumbers and... Weird. Just weird. Hey. Who? So, tell me something y'all learned this week. Tell me something y'all learned. It's like summer vacation right now is what I feel like. You know how teachers... They get that first couple of weeks before summer school starts, and they got to go back and deal with everybody bad kids again. How dare you ever go off on a teacher and they keep your kids more than you do. You need to be taking them snacks at the end of every week and flowers on Monday. You eat cucumbers, but you don't eat pickles. Get y'all cousin. Get her. She eat cucumbers, but she don't eat pickles. Girl. Whatever. Just say you don't like pickle stuff. Just say that. No summer school for me. Listen, also going on 37 weeks. Oh, you almost do, girl. Me and Queen learning about the migration of J. Pet's sons. You see? That make your teacher proud. Ooh, Lord, look, they got me rocking in my chair. I feel like everybody grandma right now. You said you did what? Y'all doing what? You said y'all researching the migration of JPEG. Really? Okay. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, we listen here. Okay. So let me say this. Let me calm down. Because I feel like this. If the teacher lays a good foundation, and it's behooving, it is. And now you see how your girl got to all of this stuff behind me. With the study that you're doing, do you see how you can easily have to go through several different cultures and time and all? You didn't study the Bible, but you don't know. Okay. So when people talk crazy and tell me I don't need all of this, I'm like, well, how do you know who is who then? I said we can't get out of Genesis. I keep trying to tell you when people done told me they done read the Bible several times, I'd be like, yep, the problem. You've only read it. Because I've been knowing y'all 2 years, and then we done got all the way through the Bible here and there, but really we ain't made it out of Genesis. And it's been 2 years and about 4 months almost. You know, little kids, once they learn forward, they normally do it like this. It's been 2 years and 4 months. And we still in Genesis. Really not even past the 8th or 10th or 9th chapter. Because if you go study all the plant life, I cannot say yes, but I feel like he did something inappropriate. I can't say yes, and the reason I say that is because this is the worldwide, and I've said it before, and I'll be like, ooh, be careful of your words. But I do know that he did something very inappropriate. And you have to think that was at a time when lasciviousness and rapaciousness for everything was at an all-time high. There were no rules. You could do whatever you wanted to do, whether it offended somebody or not. And people had, I mean, all you got to do is think about the people that were alive and the beings that were controlling the things that were going on. The rules in the Bible, they're there because somebody did it and they weren't supposed to. So then God had to make a rule about it. Some things he made rules prior to, but some things he let them know. See, y'all going too far, right? And so, yeah, it's deep, right? I told y'all. That's why I'd be like, some stuff I can't say, some stuff I want to say, and I can't, because if you don't have certain, background, and then you go spouting out certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can take people in a direction they don't need to be. You get me? Because if I could go through some of these studies, I have. And that's why I just have to be quiet. And I'm grateful that God let me say what I can say here. And was Nehemiah in the tent with him? Rabbi, where's his book? Okay. It's in one of the other nations. I don't specifically know, but I would say find out what his name was in the Asian cultures and look in the ancient literature of the East. Okay, it started with Isabel doing a video about him, S.A. and his mama, and Noah cursing. Yeah, it was a lot going on. And who do y'all think started that craziness? Pretty cool, Tash Tash. Yes. If I said that, or Tosh Tosh, I don't know if I don't know if I said, I'm just gonna say Tash, because I don't know if I'm saying that right. You're welcome. This is the thing, big ups to God, because when you want to know, God has the answers, and they're not always gonna. Who would have ever thought? And I say this all the time, not being funny, but I would have never thought, because I told y'all, my daughter kept telling me to get on TikTok, and I kept telling her no, I don't want to be on TikTok. Absolutely not. She was like, Mom, I'm telling you. And I was like, no. For years. Right? YouTube. family and friends like, you need to do a YouTube. No, I don't want to do that, actually. That's not what I want to do. And the very thing that I said I didn't want to do, God said, well, see, that's the problem with life. Normally, what I want you to do is what you don't want to do. Suck it up, buttercup. Because you're going to be on TikTok and YouTube pretty much every day for the next, 700 or so days. Morning, noon, and night, you're going to be on there. All that I invest in you, I plan on getting that up out of you, little mama. Like, wait a minute, hold on, wait, what? I thought this was just for my learning pleasure. Oh, no. I'm going to need my ROI on all those books I was letting you get for about 50 cents a piece. I figured you'd learn and go ahead and do all your studies, and then I'm going to go ahead and get mine off the top. Don't worry about it. Well, what part of the deal is that? He don't pay your rent for nothing. He don't put extra gas in your car for nothing. The food that you got for free, you probably have to sit and talk to somebody that you don't want to talk to, and you don't even know you're going to have to talk to him for a long time. And he already know you ain't got nothing to eat, so then he going to let somebody bring you some food, but you don't know it's for the other work you about to do. It's for the other work. You hear me? That studying that y'all doing, he's investing in you right now. My godmother used to tell me, it's an honor for God to tell you his secrets. Do you hear me? You listening to me? It is an honor for God to speak to you and tell you his secrets. And when she used to say that to me, I didn't quite always grasp it, but over time I understood. When God allows you to go in a deep study like y'all going into now, there's bishops that have been to school, and they don't have the access to that information, because they already say, what I have is enough, I don't need anymore. And so then God doesn't invest in it. They say that my account is full, I can't receive nothing else except for everything I've already heard for the last 45 years. For the last 30, 20, 25, 15, I knew it. Hi, Emu Isugama. I love you. Happy birthday. Yes. It's okay, wait. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. Pretty cool. Hey. Hi. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all look cute. I see. I see. Have a good time, y'all. I love y'all. Uh, okay. Bye, Emu. Bye, Emu. Mwah. Oh, Grandma, love you. Mwah. Bye. I'll talk to you. High five. Good job. Get your baby. Okay, bye. It's her birthday celebration. She said, high five. Good job. Oh, man. That's crazy. My grandkids are getting so big. That's nuts. She leaned in and kissed the phone like, oh, I know that lady. That's my grandma. Hey, I know it's my birthday, but hey. She said, yes, yeah, because grandma loves you. Moving on. Oh, that just made my heart. Grandkids are a different type of love, honey. They make your heart beat different. They make your heart beat different. It's just like your kids, you love them too. But grandkids are like your kids, but better. Hate to say it, first generations, but grandkids are like you guys, but just better. Yep, they just better than y'all. I don't know how to really put my finger on it, but the grandkids are just better. That's what I think. Love y'all, first generations, but grandkids are better. Sorry. It's like them without all the headaches. You said, "Oh my God, the discrimination." Yeah. Yes. You said yes. A deep, deep love. It's different. I say that all the time. Come on now. That part. The grandkid love is different. Sorry. We love you guys too. You know. But grandkid love is different because they're just always happy to see you. Your kids be like, "Oh my God, here comes mom. Oh my God, my mom's calling. What is she gonna say? Oh my God, like my mom, my dad, blah 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 blah." Right? So you never know what you're gonna get with your kids. Your grandkids, they just always happy to see you. They don't give a damn. You could whoop them, and they're still just gonna be happy to see you because you're not mom or dad. So, because I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna whoop you. I am. My girls say, "Mom, they get to do things you used to whoop us for," and do, and will. And you bet not try to whoop them either. Both of my grandkids wrote on the wall within a 3-week period, and I said, that's art, remember? I said, they trying to write you a letter and tell you how much they love you. You better not whoop them. All my walls, I didn't caught y'all writing on and painted and I told you to do a chalkboard wall, and then they'll know that one place to go. But what you're not gonna do is put your little grubby hands on my grandbaby because they done wrote on your wall. Get some magic erasers like I did. Get some magic erasers like I did. Hell. Or some pine sol and bleach, because back before magic erasers, in order to get your deposit back, you were going to need to get that out. So, remember when kids used to go and scribble in the closet? Who remembers that? They wouldn't do it in their room because they know that was too conspicuous. But the day you go do a deep clean in their room, you find out in the closet, there's a whole mural back there that when they get mad at you, they just go and scribble on the wall. We all know about that, right? Yeah. Okay. Crayons and markers, and maybe permanents. Could be some paint back there, depending on it. If they didn't got into the art closet while you ain't paying attention. Oh my goodness. Thank you, God. It's the stickers to my car window that grinds my gears. Girl! Somehow they find a way to lift up the car holder thing right there and put food. How did you even know that came out? Because I didn't even know that came out. And what possessed you to take fries and half-eaten cheeseburgers and drop them down in the rear and then put the lid back on it and now tell me you did it? I'm gonna pray for y'all. Everybody. She said triggered. Wait a minute. Everybody that got kids under 18, I'm gonna say a prayer for y'all this evening. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say one now on my head for y'all. I ain't gonna say it out loud because they might be listening, but I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna pray for y'all. Moving on. Excuse me. Moving on. So with that, now that I know you all are researching, I feel good about that. Back to that. I'm excited that you guys are actually getting time to get into your books. because we've done a lot of the basic studies, um, and I feel like, parts of the way that I study, I've been able to share a lot of that with y'all, right? So to hear that you all are studying the migration or whatever it is that you all be reading about and going in depth with, looking up the names and looking up where they used to live and looking up who they married and who those people became, like, that makes the Bible come alive to you. Are the people now not popping up off the page like I told you? Now you can go and put faces to the names. You can go and weigh the money and know how much it would be. There are so many different things to where you can't just go and read it. You can't just read. You can't just do that anymore. It should come naturally now to just go look up the name, go look up where they live, go look up what country that is now. These things should be, if you've been here for a minute, it should be here now to, wait a minute, because where is that? Wait a minute, who was they? Well, then they got taken into captivity and start marrying and into here. So part of them is over there. And then that's why they worship the same God, because people used to marry their children for kingdoms, right? Back in this time, that's what they was doing, right? Women were used as a form of commerce. Oh, never mind. They still are right now. Guess there's nothing. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Okay. So nothing's changed. Nothing has changed, which is sad. But it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? It's been happening forever. Sucks, but it's been happening forever. So when you look at who married who and all of that, I'm excited about that. I am. I'm excited to see everything that you guys find and share. Whatever it is that you're researching, I'm excited about it. And I'm going to say that. And I'm happy because then I don't have to teach as much. And that give y'all time to go look at, so I could just like watch TV or do nothing. And I know that's not a good thing to do all the time, but I am having to learn to do nothing. Like literally just lay in my bed and watch TV, or not even color. Just be okay with being still for a minute and just thinking or listening to music. Just, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm excited that you all are not taking this time to go and play hooky and go do other stuff. You're actually studying and getting into your books. It makes me excited. You gave us the tools, now we flourishing. And is. I haven't talked to my cousin in lunch. She texted me a few hours ago and asked me to help her read. What? Wait a minute, hold on. You said what now? You said, hold on. To help her read and understand the Bible. Enrica and Queen got a study group going on of the migration. I just want to know, like, who remembers me saying, y'all about to be teaching a Kiki? God said, yeah, come on with that. Go on and cough that up. Everything I done put down in you since you been at WO. Was you hear what I was saying that? Or did you just get in here? Hilarious. You just got in here? I want to see something. He do this every time. Shaniqua, did you just get in here? Huh? This thing is, my internet is chirping. She just got in here. So you don't know that a moment ago, about 20 minutes, I came in talking about how whatever God done poured down in you, He plans to get his return on his investment, and he ain't just having y'all read all this stuff for nothing. You wasn't even in class, and you come in, ain't been in here but 5 minutes, and say, "Oh, an hour ago I got a call from my cousin, and she wants me to help her learn how to study and read the Bible and understand the Bible." I'm sure there's 100 ministers around. She surprised me because she is one of those people who don't want to hear it. I'm a pinch you. That's me pinching under the soft part of your arm. Girl! You said she one of the hard ones. You said one of the ones that coming from the deep. You said that you got to put your whole that kind you mean? You said you a fisher of men too now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, keep on getting the deep sea fish then. The ones that, because some people just want to go for the surfaces, but everybody know down under all that pressure, it's been tenderized and stuff. And yeah. Okay. Well, you ask God what to say every day. And it'll be more people calling your phone like it used to be. You're going to be, I ain't going to tell you what you're going to be. Can I talk to your friend? Who is it? Well, I was just telling her about what we be talking about. And so I'm thinking, you should probably talk to her. I'm going to just click her in. Matter of fact, she already on the line. Hello. Well, I was, remember, cousin, we was talking about when you was, just wait. And then it'll be another, and another, and another, and another. Because once you start helping people understand, the word is medicine, right? So when their life get better, other people pay attention. Listen, the setup of it all. Come on, Queen. I'm trying to tell you. All it take, okay, how do you think all those people got around Jesus? He would do one miracle, and by the end of the time that he was wherever he was at, it was a crowd following dude. He probably watching him sleep like, he about to wake up. Because as soon as he wake up, I got a question for him. They gonna be watching your page to see if your green light come on. Get ready. Too many things that y'all have sent them and y'all try to talk to them about are happening. Whether they tell you, I told y'all, whether they tell you or not. God's word don't go out void. It just don't hit everybody at the same time. Be patient. Because y'all wasn't so easy either. Y'all wasn't easy either. Remember, you know what I haven't seen in a long time? This how I know y'all maturing. I don't see RVs being thrown at me, buffaloes, tomatoes, cabbages, pancakes, cars, shoes, dresses, cauliflowers. You know why? You know why? I had a Norse pagan say she was open to reading the books. And she's been church hurt. A Norse pagan. A pagan. You said because you got a shield. Ain't that so? Oh, so y'all know I'm not getting pelted anymore. Oh, okay. I see what's going on, Jace. I see. I knew God was preparing me for something because he separated me from everyone. I keep trying to tell y'all. Listen, if you go in that cocoon for just a short while in the dark and let him transform you, baby, when you come out, you be different. Some of y'all done stayed down. for a whole year or whatever it was, or 2 years, learning and growing and breaking down stuff and learning to look into every single. Y'all can answer so many people's questions about a lot of stuff, not just about one thing. People can start to talk about medicine and you can go immediately go and help them there. They can start to talk about mental illness and you can immediately go and help them there. Okay? They can talk to you about family issues, sibling rivalry, favoritism in the family. You know exactly where to. Oh, I know exactly what you need to read, honey. Let me tell you. You need to go on Sacred Text. Here, matter of fact, let me send it to you. You send them the easy read version or the NIV version of the Bible so people that never could understand the Bible can actually understand it now, and they understand what they're doing wrong. They stop doing those wrong things and their life gets better. You don't think they're going to tell other people about it? I'm off my medication. Me and my husband are doing well. Whatever it is. My kids is listening. They not having no more nightmares. They not wet in the bed no more. He done got off behavioral meds at school. Like whatever it is that you got here. My son is asking more questions about the Bible. Okay. Who remembers me saying you have to transform so the people around you can transform? Change you and everybody else around you changes. Whether they go or stay, they're not going to be the same. Okay. Do y'all feel in whatever time you've been here that has happened? Do you feel like the people around you, whether it be at work or whatever, are seeing some things differently? Maybe not everything. Or maybe they changed the way they conduct themselves around you just now. And maybe you're not getting as many calls to certain events because they already know that you're not going to be with the vibe that's going to be there. So don't always count that as a loss. Your friends know when you're evolving. And they'll start to distance themselves from you if they don't feel like changing. That's not bad. You didn't have to get into it with them to not be around them. God will let them do it. He'll let them do it. You be like, oh, y'all had a whole get together. I didn't even know. But it's okay. Because what God is getting ready to do in your life, they might not be able to be around for that. They might not be able to be around for that. Yep, I don't get invited to any family events anymore. I have no friends either. That's how I be. But that's because God is exposing you to all kind of different people right now. You got products going all over the country. Absolutely amazing. I don't know if any have made it out of the country yet. Or did you have your first international order recently? Did you have an international order? Or have you had more than a few? I don't know your business like that because I be trying to stay out of people's business. But did you have an international order recently? Miss Rhodes? This internet is going super slow. I don't know why my internet is going so slow. I don't even have a lot of devices in here. But be in my business. You? No, you just have traveled to Ghana. Okay. Well, maybe that's coming soon then. I don't know. Did you wear any of your stuff when you went? You wore some of your shoes? Yeah, the devil don't want you to learn the truth. Years ago, I used to tell dudes, don't ask me to come hang out. God, make the man run. As soon as I leave, wow. The shoes been to Ghana. Got it. Okay. Oh, okay. So you got someone that orders some, but they wore your shoes to Ghana. Still an international order type deal. Whether they went somewhere else, didn't they? So you got an international shoe business, is what you telling me? That's what you said. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I heard. That's what I thought I heard. It could also be a sign that God has now aligned the right people to elevate you to come into your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's what I'm talking about, Marvin. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Whether it's a mentor, friends, or business partners. I'm trying to tell you. You get focused when you quit worrying about everybody else's business. How many things have y'all accomplished now since you ain't been worried about everybody else or listening to everybody else? How many things have you been able to get done that probably would have took you another year or two? Projects, all kinds of stuff. Exactly. God be trying to give you a new life, and you be still trying to hold on to the old one. I start over. Nope, I start over. This one ain't working, so then this must not be right. Let me go on and get a new one. I want a new one because this is not working. I don't want to do that. You only got a few times to make my stomach move wrong, and I won't be talking to you. I'm trying to tell you. Mm-mm-mm. Today is day 8 of no meds. Wow. Good job. Good job. But think about this. How many times do our families try to talk us out of entrepreneurship? How many people have wanted to start a business and it was somebody in your family that told you you should probably just keep your job? Anybody? Maybe your family didn't believe in you when you first started. But did you go ahead and start it anyway? And then as soon as you started it, they felt like they needed to benefit something off of it, but they didn't even believe you could do it in the first place? Anybody? Okay. Do you realize that that opposition had to happen so that it would be more of a miracle when it did? If everybody always said, "Oh, I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was gonna do it," you probably wouldn't have did it. But the fact that people said you couldn't lit a little bit of fire under you that started to swell, didn't it? And it might have been just a "I sure can." You might have been on some funny stuff and didn't even know what you was speaking over your life. And maybe if you had never been challenged, maybe you never would have did it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Humphrey. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I had a salon and relatives felt they were supposed to get free service. Oh, honey, you ain't got to tell me. I get it. People wanted me to fly across the country to do braids, and they wasn't paying for my trip. It's family now. You wasn't gonna pay for me to get to you. You wasn't gonna pay for me and my kid, but I'm supposed to spend 9 days doing your micros and human hair, and you probably ain't gonna. I won't be doing that. I'm supposed to drive cross country to come do your hair. Crazy. And what am I getting out of the deal? So then I'm gonna have to spend the money that you just gave me to get back home. So I really didn't make nothing. I'm gonna say no to that. Wow. You said we blessed an Amish pastor with a timeline book, and he can trace his lineage back to the 1650s. You said you putting the Amish up? Where is... Attention! We are the dopest freaking school on the planet. If you didn't know already. At ease. You said we putting the Amish on. The Gubenschreibers. No, I don't know their last names for real, but it sounds like an Amish name to me. Gubenschreiber. That's a new one because we got a few doctors. We got some. Come on. I heard some of y'all pastors is now teaching on it because they got tired of y'all asking questions, so they didn't have to step their game up and read a little bit. They went and bought the 54 books of the Apocrypha because they ain't ready to commit to all the rest of it yet. But at least they can fill in the answers because they don't want you. His name is Phineas. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. You don't want to be a part of WOIU? What you doing with your life? You been sitting on the couch. You need to get an education. You need to learn how to read the Bible. Look at you. Come to WOIU. It's free. Get up off the couch right now and enroll at CERCATROVA22.com. All you need is your email, a couple of books, and your life could change. Get up off that couch. Like, might as well. Hilarious. That's how I be feeling. Y'all want to know? You need to come to WOIU where everybody knows your name, and we always glad you came. Come on in here. Hey. Why not? Some of y'all didn't even know when you saw the giant video or wherever you saw me at. That's exactly what I was saying to you the first class you came into. And look at you. You got up off the couch and you went and enrolled. And look at where you are now. You said cute Fraggle Rock me. I remember that commercial. Yep. Look at you. You got up off the couch and now you can stand and you can do one of them videos. Yeah. I used to sit on my couch too doing nothing all day. Fantasizing about what I was going to learn. And then I saw a commercial on TikTok for WOIU, and it changed my life. Like, I can see y'all all having y'all story about how y'all got over here, right? And what area of study you are in right now. Just tell me that. And now, I can tell you, like, they was horrible actors. I'm sorry, y'all should have did better. Oh, man. And it's free. You don't even got to apply for loans. Like, for real. But look at all you done learned since you said, yes, infomercial. I'm trying to tell you, Marty, listen. Look at what happened. And it's all because God, you ask a question. All of y'all ask one question. I don't know what question that was, but it led you on some type of journey that got you over here. And you all haven't stopped since we started. Y'all have not stopped expanding on the seeds that were sown every day. The fact that y'all pulling out y'all green books and y'all going through that. Do y'all realize I couldn't get pastors to do this with me? Bishops, who you would think would want to dive in a word, and they'll be like, oh no. I'm like, you don't want to study the Bible? That's crazy. How do you not want to study the Bible? You never have time to read and study the Bible. That's interesting. And yet you're a pastor or a minister. Well, what do you use? That's spooky to me. Because I don't ever see a time where Jesus himself was too busy to teach. You hear me? Whether he was on a boat, in a moat, or in an automobile. Whether he was floating on a cloud or floating on the water. You said, yep, the only book I had was the KJV, and now you got books everywhere. And do college students. CERCATROVA22.com. And all you need is your email. That was a pretty good infomercial, like, to do just off the top of my head. I don't think it was too bad. Because that's what, you should come to WOIU. It's free. And we study everything. We don't just study a little bit. We study a lot. We study all kinds of stuff. Oh, well, I study witchcraft. Yeah, we do too. But not in the way that you think. We have to understand it in order to know what to look for. But, I mean, everybody can find something over here. You hear me? How can you fight? We study, not practice. Come on. Come on. I absolutely love it here. I absolutely love it here. Listen. This is a thing, y'all. Tell me y'all haven't been able to help family members and friends. Who hasn't been able to use the OTP or something you learned in the books that we've read here to help somebody else and be like, nah, you need to read this. It's relevant. I promise you it is. It's relevant to every single thing in your life. Like, if you just read this right here, it's going to make everything make sense. Anybody been able to use the word to help somebody else? I'm waiting on my WO doctorate's degree to be sent in the mail. You know what? We're working on it. I'm working on it. I'm really sad about this not having app developers because I didn't have time to do that. And I really wanted that. I went through that whole process for nothing. It is what it is. Maybe God didn't want us to have it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's going to be a good thing here pretty shortly. Who knows? I don't know. But I got to work on that. I need to figure that out, though. I need to figure it out. Mari, if you know something, you don't know no digital, like, graphic designer people? That's who we need. You don't know nobody that do anybody do graphic design here? Anybody? Like, we don't have no graphic designers? Nobody here? Yeah? No? I can't believe with all the people here, we don't have one graphic designer. Thank you, God, for sending this one. I gave my friend a set of OTP and she hooked. Can you? Okay, Hot Smada. I'm going to email you. Okay. Well, don't make no connections that you don't need to. But if, you know. Because sometimes we be trying to help people. But we be in distance ourselves or whatever from a person. And so then. Yeah, I don't need a logo. That's not what I need. We need a a few certificates, but it's a certain way I would really like for them to look. So, cause y'all nephew do it, but he be busy, so I ain't even gonna ask him. No, you good. You're good. Yeah. So with that, and that sucks, cause I know some people that used to, but I don't talk to them anymore. Like it's so many things that I can connect to, but I better not. Or they're connected to somebody that I don't. Some people is 2 first and 3 first and 4 first, and then they bring a whole mass of other people that you don't like. You don't talk to them no more, but they all still talk. So if you talk to the one person, you got to talk to all of them, and I don't be wanting to do that. I don't be wanting to do it because it's like a few people that I miss, right? It's a few. Thank you. It's a few people that I miss, but thank you. Do y'all find yourself way in relationships in your life now? Anybody find yourself doing this spiritually? Like, what do they add? What do they not add? Y'all be weighing folks in your life now? You weigh how much time they get? If you were to round up outside of class and interact in here, how much time do you give outside of your house to other people? To nonsense. And if the scale tip far is the growing to grab. Oh, you going to grab the shears. You said, oh yeah, this way gotta go. And that part. I ain't holding. Listen. He made you get rid of the fluff, huh? Thank you. It's crazy. Very little. Count up the cost have a lot of different meaning to you now. Those words, we used to hear our grandma, thank you. We used to hear our grandma say it all the time, count up the cost, right? Who used to hear, or the old people, your grandpa, whoever, most people used to hear, you will hear, especially if you went to church, count up the cost of what you're going to do. You need to count up the cost of what you're going to do, blah, 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 right? But now do you understand that even more deeply with weighing your actions before you do it? You don't have a lot of mindless behavior. You don't think without acting no more. You wait a minute. Do God even want me to do this? I don't have anything in common with anybody anymore because I don't do the things I used to. Come on now. Ain't it crazy how they just fall off like bugs when you hit them with the zapper? Y'all done hit people with the zapper and now everybody just skedaddled. And not that you don't want to be around people, because you do. But certain stuff, it don't appeal to you. Once you start getting closer to God and you start understanding what it is that He wants you, hey Joy, what it is that He wants you to do, certain stuff you be like, nah, I'm cool. And I ain't even trying to stop you from doing it. I just can't, this ain't my vibe no more. Whatever that might be. It might be a cool vibe, but what they talking about be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It might be a nice venue, whatever, but everybody there is messy, so then that just messed it up. You know what I mean? It could be a number of things. Because you get somewhere and you listen to conversations and you realize a lot of people be making noise, but they don't be saying nothing. They don't say nothing that really make you think and ponder is basic, surface level conversation. Chit chat. Nothing that make you be think, damn, I never, well, damn. Damn, yeah, that, you know what I mean? Like, so you got all that head right there. It's all of this back here too, and ain't nothing in there. Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Like my grandbaby say, hello? 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nothing in there, huh? Nothing. Fine. Okay. Echo. I'm trying to tell you, like, mindless behavior now. Do whatever you want to do without thinking. Think about the consequences later. That's absolutely absurd. It's giving Tommy Pickles and Angelica from the Rugrats. I love them. Thank Bob. Listen to me. Them and the wild thornberries. Listen, I used to tell my kids, well, I think it was one of these kids in here. I'm trying to tell you. The monkeys want the nanners. Like I didn't have to listen to so many. The monkeys want the nanners. Like what, Tommy? Mm-mm. And that damn distinguished monkey with the ascot or whatever you call ascot thing on, and it's the suit jacket with no pants. Well, actually, it's a tribe from the deep Indonesian jungle, and those darts are very poisonous because they take the blood of the stinky beetle. Like, he running down whole fast. And Donnie just... Some of y'all act like Donnie. Listen, the monkey was very smart. That was my dude on there. Listen, he's very distinguished. He's always trying to teach you something about something you didn't know. That's that. You know, that's who I paid attention to it now. Ooh, Now listen. It was a piece of the carpet sitting on my stool. Y'all see it's tan. And it was brown. And I just looked down and looked back up and then looked down again. I thought I saw a spider. It was carpet. Or thread or something. Hold on. Wait a minute. And not that you sitting by my toes. This is not Little Miss Muffet. Sat on the... whatever. Tuffet eating her curd and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and scared Miss Muffet away. This ain't that. I don't need you sitting down on my shoulder. I don't need you sitting down on... We can't share none of the same space. Thank you. I don't want no parts of that. Please keep it. And this that made me itch, and it wasn't nothing but some damn thread or carpet or something. But it's that made me nervous. I don't want that. That's why I be like, God, please help me, because I don't know how I'm gonna live outside. I know I can do it, and I know I'm gonna have to do it, right? But if we gotta be in a wild where there's ticks and tree spiders, raccoons with glowing eyes, and possums and stuff like, y'all, what we gonna do? Have y'all been trying to prepare your mind for that? Anybody? Or is it just me? Y'all been trying to... Good job. Good job. Get your electric rechargeable bug zapping tennis racket now for the low price. I'm trying to tell you, I got them. It's in it's in there. It's in there. Now about two, and the one didn't work, but I didn't even feel like sending it back. I was like, I don't want to keep doing this, so I just kept the one. Hey, Deja. I just kept the one, and it worked. And I takes it from inside to the outside because I had one outside and one inside, but the other one didn't work. Listen, arachnids are not my friends. Yes, I was watching Sweet Tooth and talking to the kids about that. Listen. I finished it. So is that the last season of Sweet Tooth? Are we done with that? Is that the end? I think they're going to bring back a show with them two as parents later, but moving on. That's just my thought. Thank you. Yeah. So, do y'all think that Sweet Tooth, we talked a little bit about this, and I'm not going to give away the third season, but who thinks that they're telling us the story of the Giants' kids in there? In a way. Because do y'all remember what God told the angels to do right before the flood? In Enoch? It's like the 10th chapter, 10th or 11th chapter in book 1. Mari, are you driving? Somebody that's not driving, can you get your book 1? Tell me what it say. Down towards the bottom of 10, I think it is. Anybody know? This internet is sucky. It's moving really, really slow. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it, Mari. Thank you. I didn't know. I don't know everybody's schedule. I'm sorry. I be trying to remember, but I don't always. Anybody know what it says in the end of the 10th chapter? Like right towards the middle? I said, do we know what happened right before the flood? What did God tell the angels to do right before the flood? And it's in like the 10th or 11th chapter of Enoch 1. Like towards the middle, down close to the bottom of it's like the middle part of 10. I'm thinking it is 9 or 10. I want to say it's 10. It was right before the flood. God told the angels to do something specific. Anybody know what it is? We should have a Bible bowl. I don't know how we would do that online, but we should have a Bible bowl. I want to see if I can do that. That would be cool. You can find the answer. Bind them for 70 generations. And what else? What all did God say was going to happen? Oh, it's okay. What all did God say was going to happen? Right there in that, because you right in that space. So what did he say? What else? Mm-mm. Hey, what y'all got? Bring your books. Where's your books? I gave y'all this is like an open book test. I just told y'all where to go. So what was God saying to the angels? The angels went and talked to God, and then what did God say? There was a few things that he said needed to happen. We in the book of Enoch. Throw them into darkness. What did he say was going to happen to them? He called them a specific name. What did he call them? The reprobates. The reprobates. The reprobates. He called the children of the angels, right? Their sons, right? Right? What did he say to do to the reprobates? What else did he say do? What did he say that the fathers of the reprobates would have to endure? Their kids being unalived. And we know that these angels fathered children with animals. Did they or did they not? Their kids were going to fight against one another as well. Did they father children with animals? They did. So in Sweet Tooth, listen. Who's watched the first season of Sweet Tooth? Anybody watch just the first season of Sweet Tooth? Yeah. When the hybrid showed up, the earth got sick. In Sweet Tooth, right? The moment a hybrid baby was born, the earth got sick, and who started to die? The humans. In the beginning of the Bible and in the beginning of Enoch, the moment that the angels cursed themselves and went into the women and created hybrids, is that not the exact same thing that happened? So much so that the whole earth had to be destroyed and all the humans were killed but a few with the flood. The moment the hybrids showed up, the world was in trouble. That's exactly what the Bible says. The moment that the hybrids showed up, the hybrid humans, regular humans started to die out. And that's exactly what was going on. Because they wanted to take over the world, the hybrids. They wanted to rule. This was the demigods. That's who was always fighting. The hybrid humans were fighting against the regular humans for control of the earth. Now, even though it's a little different in this movie, the sick came when the hybrids came. Our earth became sick with all kinds of horrible things when the angels came down and did what they did. That's the moment that our earth started getting sick. Not that it wasn't sick prior to because of Adam's sin, but that's, remember, in Enoch, he said, I ascribed all sin to Azazel because he taught the men and women the secrets of heaven that they was never supposed to know. Corruption, exactly. Exactly. The human genome was changed forever. The animal genome was changed. I also wonder, who remembers when we studied in the Bible where it said it was 2 sets, what was it, 7 sets of clean animals and then 2 sets of unclean? I can't remember which it is. That went on a boat. They told us two by two, but it was 7 sets of what, clean animals and 2 sets of unclean. Can y'all tell me what's in that, where that scripture is, please? Please. Because I'm about to ask y'all a question. And then I'm going to run to the bathroom. It's Genesis 7 and 12. What if these were a part of the unclean animals? Because there's stories of these beings being here after the flood. The lesser known of the animal kingdom is what the, a study of the lesser known species of the animal kingdom. because there are stories about some people meeting some of these beings after the flood. The Bible said it was giants after the flood. So what if some of the sets of unclean animals were these guys? The Codex of Extinct Animals, the lesser known species of the animal kingdom. We know that mermaids is real. We've seen them now. And they tried to get old boy Sauce 90 because he exposed it. So remember when I asked y'all, how was it that they could go in depth about this? Could these be one set of the lesser animals? And he just took the babies? I don't know for sure. But if you get your big green book out, it shows you that these people lived. In your big green book, it shows you in ancient hieroglyphs that these people existed. They got whole names and everything. They had children and lives. And so when we're watching Sweet Tooth, we could easily just be watching the stories of how they were exterminated, but they just put it up in a more updated version of the movie. Because exactly what happened in Sweet Tooth happened in real life. When the hybrids came, the world was destroyed. And all the humans started to die at mass rates. There was no food. There was war everywhere. Exactly what's happening in that movie. Makes sense because their genes being changed, they may have the abilities to survive and adapt. But I'm just saying, it never says what all the unclean animals is. But if these were considered an animal species, were some of these on the boat? I mean, it said unicorns was on there. We don't. No, so clean animals can't be the only ones, or else we wouldn't have polar bears and stuff. They're not putting polar bears on the altar. But we got polar bears. There was polar bears before the flood. No. All the animals. Whatever wasn't a water animal. You hear me? Or else we wouldn't have them now. I'm sorry, but I have a book that says there was rhinos on there and unicorns. Yeah. Now they edited it out for y'all because y'all kept telling them that, but no. My book says unicorns and rhinoceroses and horses and all the stuff that everybody keep telling me. Yeah. It's okay. Because this is the thing. Do you believe that there are flying horses? What's the name for a flying horse in Hebrew? Who is a Christian, believes, or a follower of Christ, you believe that there's flying horses. Do you or do you not believe that flying horses are real? If you are a Christian, this is a yes or no answer. Yes, I do believe, or no, I don't. Okay. Because if you don't believe that, then you don't believe that there was a fiery chariot of flying horses that came down to pick up Elisha or Enoch. Because they flew like Santa's sleigh to come get Enoch and Elisha. That's what the Bible told us, right? It was a chariot of fire with horses leading it. Right? Ain't that what they told us? With the Bible we be about to slap people upside the head with? Huh? What's the scripture? I'm about to run to the restroom. Can y'all find the scripture where it talks about the flying horses in our KJV Bible? 2 Kings 2 and 11. Can you post the scripture? Please. Post the scripture for me and tell me where horses fly in the Bible. All the instances you can find of flying horses in the Bible. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. What y'all find? Revelations 9, 2 Kings. Okay. So then why do we tell our babies that flying horses are make-believe? Hmm? We were taught they don't exist, but we read in the Bible that they do. They told us mermaids didn't exist, giants didn't exist, dragons didn't exist. And in 22, we've seen all of that to be a lie. We even know that there's real fairies and little green men running around in trees. Do we or do we not? And this is why the Catholic Church had to come out and say, you know what? Everything is real. Program mentality versus research. Come on now. And that's what we do over here is research. We do that. We research over here, don't we? Right? And the more that we go down researching and taking it slow and just, excuse me, taking it slow and learning name by name and city by city and where they went, all of those things, y'all, give you a greater understanding of the Bible. For real. A deeper understanding. Just small questions that you will think of. And if you go looking after that information, it'd be something waiting on the other side for you. It'd be something waiting on the other side. Maybe this break we've been having has been really good, because it's really giving y'all time to get in y'all books. So I'm not going to break it up. I'm about to go turn my music on and find me something to eat. And I'm going to let y'all get back to y'all studies. I ain't even going to keep y'all. I'm enjoying the fact that y'all looking. So maybe we'll do this more often, so y'all can actually have time to get through y'all books and stuff. You know, it makes me excited that y'all getting y'all stuff out. Like, I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to mess up your groove. So I'll just come on and check on y'all. We might have class, we might not. I don't know. I'm liking the fact that you all are looking and not just come in here for class, but y'all actually are researching y'all. It makes me really excited. It does. And it makes me feel like I might have put down a little good foundation a little bit. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Thanks, Dad. Because we are a school of scholars, honey. We're a school of scholars. It's called The Resurrectionist. The Resurrectionist. It's the same book I show all the time with the elephants and stuff in it. Right, new syllabus. Come on. And this is self-study. And with all of y'all looking, do y'all realize everybody ain't researching the same thing? You're welcome. Everybody, it's been great not hearing you yell at me. I found books I didn't know I had. You know what? Get her! It's been great not hearing you yell at me. I found books I didn't know I had. Who is that? Everybody tell me who that is. Everybody already know. Mari. I'm enjoying reading all of my books and rereading past studies. You're welcome. Queen, everybody already know. Yes, Neen, you're welcome. This is the thing, family. I don't know everything. And some things I have studied, but like I said, it's been years. So it don't always be on the top of my mind. It don't. You know what I mean? But to know that y'all are getting your own journals full of information, and your husbands and wives are studying with you, your children are asking questions, y'all are helping other people in other religions, should I say, or organizations, because we're not a religion or well, we are an organization, but we're not a religion type thing, you know. Right, get her. Can you get her? Get her. Thank you. Please, can you just pinch your arm for me? Can you get her? This studying has me opening my books that I haven't since I bought them. Thank you. That's what I want y'all to do. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really had to petty. But it makes me happy. Excuse me. It makes me excited, y'all. Because what good is buying them if you don't get to play with them? It's like a dog. You just going to put it in the cage and leave it there? No. What good is buying all these books, whether it be on gardening? Y'all done bought all sorts of books, not just books about the Bible. Y'all done bought, hell, a lot of these books y'all can use as story time for the kids to teach them about other cultures. We got books on Japanese stories. We got books on African stories. We got that whole thing of the myths and tales with all of those different people. I know y'all grabbed a couple of those. Like, these are great stories to read. You know what I mean? And if you got a nice voice, I think you can get paid for making audiobooks, can't you? That's something you can do at home. You said I have a collection now. I used to have romance novels. I think a lot of people here did the smut books with Fabi on them or the hood ones with the dude standing there like that and the girl standing there and she got a gun behind her back and her weave all long. I know. Well, actually, I'm waiting on your audiobook of the Bible. Petty! They ain't gonna let me do it. They are not gonna let me do it. Oh, if they let me do it. You talk to them about it. If they let me do a hood rendition of the KJV, baby, listen here, honey. All the niggas in the hood gonna be listening to it. I'm trying to tell you. Because I got, listen. If they ever let me do it, I'm trying to tell you. Listen here. They need to let me do a trap version of the Bible. Honey, listen. It'll be lit. Listen, it would be lit. Let me do a hood paraphrase Bible. That's the version we need, the hood paraphrase Bible. That's what we need. I know what to get them reading, Reverend. Listen. Or a play. One of the two. Yeah. Well, y'all pray about all the things y'all want to see, because I'm only one person and I be trying to get things going, but it's a lot I be having to do. Mm-hmm. Yep. You can go do the research and find out. But I believe it says MD. That's what I thought it said. Medical doctor. I don't know what sort, but he definitely studied anatomy. So, I don't know. Yeah. Back to what I was saying. This one over here always causing trouble. That's okay. But I'm excited for you guys. And so, I'm going to let y'all go. I ain't even going to hold y'all. Because the fact that you all are reading and really getting in your libraries, it makes me excited. Who knows? We might be transitioning back to like 4 classes a week. And that's it. You know? Because now you guys, it's like you guys have had your theory. Right? Y'all done did y'all theory now. And so now it's time for y'all to go and figure out what you about to specialize in. What your areas of study is, you know, but you got to go and do general studies first so you can kind of figure out what you like. So right now y'all doing y'all general studies. You done got all this information poured into you for 2 years, 6 months, however long you've been here. And now you get to go and figure out where your expertise is going to be. Some of you are studying end time things. Some of you are studying like you said, primeval things. Some of you are studying the time of Christ. Some of you are studying the time of David. Some of you are studying the time of Jacob and his sons. You know, some of you are studying the time of Joseph. So, not Joseph, Daniel, I'm sorry. Y'all, everybody's in a different area of study right now. Some people are still just trying to connect the dots of who used to be who, and getting that whole thing together and really looking at your map. So we are everywhere, and it's good. Because every time we come back together, it's going to be another thing that we learn. And this is why I said I don't want to be the only one that knows. Now y'all understand why it's too much. When people are like, oh, well, what is this? I don't know. Have I studied it? Yeah. But do I remember? No. You know how many books before this I've read. We ain't even counting none of this stuff. Let's just talk about the books I read before this for the last 30 years. You hear me? There's information that I don't have anymore. Books that I had, like I had The Prophet, the Seer. I used to give books away. So there's things like, especially Christian books or different study books on like prophecy and things like that. I let somebody else use it and never got it back. So I don't know. I can't. I don't want to know all of it by myself, because this is more interesting that we can talk to each other about it. To me, this is more interesting than me being the only one that knows, or even in whatever area of study. Like, that's boring, because then you can't talk to nobody. It's the spiritual demon studies that blow my mind. Come on now. Come on. Come on. So you're into the supernatural aspect of it, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Understanding the realms we can't see. Got it. Are there any study groups online? As you're here, people just kind of get together and get to know each other. A lot of people study together. I don't know exactly how it all works and how they do it, but yeah, folks get together. It just depends on where you are. Some people meet in person and they study, or they be on FaceTime and all of that. So it probably just depends on. You can go to the website. There'll be people on there, and that's another easier way to kind of get to know everybody's faces, I guess, or whatever they got. Like, we have a few boards and stuff over there that you can do, and then you're able to, I think, answer people's questions. I don't really know how that works, because I ain't been on there in a minute. I guess I need to do some more journal entry stuff, and I ain't been over there in a minute. So just go over there and look around. But I know that's a way to get to everybody too. You said, speaking of supernatural, I started from the beginning and now I'm in a chokehold. Ain't it? You be mad almost because these niggas been playing in our face the whole time we been. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, everybody. Spaces connects us to each other too. Okay, so the Spaces app as well. Thank you, Joy. I've been trying to tell y'all. And now y'all see why I like Game of Thrones. People's like, why do you like it like that? It's not for the reason. I'm doing research. Like, everybody had a Game of Thrones parties. I didn't want to watch Game of Thrones with nobody because I didn't want you talking, because I was going to stop it and pause it and go back and look at the name and go back and look. That's how I figured out that the Narrow Sea was the Red Sea. Y'all figured that out watching Game of Thrones, right? That the Narrow Sea was the Red Sea, and they was coming up from Russia when they would be coming down, and they would cross over, and then it would be hot, and the buildings was looking big like over in Egypt. Wasn't it called the Narrow Sea in Game of Thrones? Right? So if you go back and watch that, yeah, Wheel of Time too. Yep. It's a couple of them, Queen. You, girl. And now y'all see why I be like, yeah, I got better things to do in my time than to be arguing with people that can't even see what's right in front of them. Who feels like that now? Feel like you could be filling your mind up with something that actually really matters and putting the pieces together, compared to just sitting up talking to somebody that ain't got nothing to talk about? Even now, just watching, like you said, Supernatural, Wheel of Time. If you remember the show, Jessica Alba, Dark Angel, yep. It was doing animal, human mixing. Like, I do remember that. Uh-oh. Jessica Alba, Dark Angel. It was doing animal, human mixing to create a superhuman species. that they were using as spies in armies and labs. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dark Angel with Jessica Alba. Mari just put y'all on. Dark Angel. I didn't know that they was doing that, but I did watch Dark Angel, which is crazy. And even Angel. Even Angel, because Angel and Buffy the Vampire was on at the same time and Charmed, right? Wasn't all of them on around the same time? So I bet all of that, they probably connected, because when they was doing crossovers with some of them shows, wasn't they? Like Buffy the Vampire would be on Angel. They didn't go to Charmed, did they? I don't know if Charmed was around. I'm going to have to go back and watch it, Mari. Dark Angel. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Because I like Jessica. She's one of my favorite actors. Okay. So between Supernatural... all of them was my shows. Mine too. Listen though, but think about, we didn't even probably even realize why we was drawn to it. Yep, they came on one after another. We didn't even realize why we was drawn to it, and didn't even realize that God was giving us answers, because all of those names. Oh yeah, we hit Grimm too. Oh girl, I love Heroes. Girl, I still got some of the, what's the name? Some of them, they ain't all scratched up. Yeah, Heroes, the bomb, girl. What was his name? Was his name Hiro Nakamura? What was his name in the show? Your nieces too, girl. We used to, now, that was our binge thing. That and Under the Dome. Under the Dome too. Now y'all know where I get Nakamura from. That's where the name of my source come from. CERCA Nakamura. That's where it come from. Him. He was one of my favorite characters in there. I am probably gonna go back. I am gonna go. You know what? Askanara, whatever his name is, that's where I got it from. That's a good show, and that you can watch that with the kids too. Yeah, yeah. But now look, like you said, when you go back and watch it now, it is a completely different thing. The cheerleader Claire and Jessica was getting on my nerves. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mari. Yeah. I don't want to break. Did y'all watch Heroes? Anybody? Because we about to spoil it for you. Her dumb self. Why you going to keep jumping off the thing? Teen Wolf. Well, Michael J. Fox or the other one? But didn't they tell the girls with Monster High, though? Didn't they tell them with Monster High? They have a whole series on DVD at Walmart. Of what? Dark Angel? Why are you always putting us on to some good stuff? Mari always putting us on. And Walmart. Dark Angel is at Walmart? Yeah, I do remember The Craft. Yep. Heroes was good. Look at, who about to go back and watch Heroes? Everybody like, oh yeah, Heroes was good. Who about to go back and watch Heroes? Look, y'all didn't put them on. Who going to watch Dark Angel and Buffy the Vampire Slayer and all of that. Everybody about to hit the old show. Hilarious. You said Aunt is. With your demon books out. Y'all got your highlighters. Well, how do y'all cross off the names when y'all come? Y'all write them down, screenshot them, and then go looking? What do y'all do? Is that what y'all do? Like y'all just screenshot and then go later and look? Or do y'all write them down? What do y'all do? Or a mixture of both? I pause and write. Hilarious. So you keep your notebook. You keep you a notepad by you. Everybody be writing it down. Really? I pause and look. I do both. Huh. Pause every 5 seconds to write. Y'all are the next season of Sweet Tooth. Oh, we didn't finish it, Paulina. Thank you. Some of us already finished it. I finished mine today. I finished it. I gotta go back and watch the 2 episodes of Evil. And then how much time do we got until it you know we don't tell Miss Denise. You gotta go watch it for yourself. Cause some people only on the 2nd season. Sweet Tooth is good. Sweet Tooth is good. What else we didn't watch? We didn't watch a lot of stuff that we've been able to compare to our research. And it's crazy how all of it be real. Uh-huh. Do that be tripping y'all out there? Pretty much everything that we read is on TV? Y'all remember when I used to say, I really don't got to watch TV because I probably already read the story. And then when I get to watching it, I already know what story it is that I read. Who feels like that now? Everything on TV, you can identify it with something that we didn't study. Crazy. Yeah, we did watch Troy too. I like that movie. Or that. I pay more attention when I watch TV. Good job. Yeah, it's out. Yeah, they put the whole season on there. You said Casper and the Walking Trees. No need to be shocked anymore, huh? Well, some people, I mean, I still get excited. Maybe not shocked, but excited. Like, oh my God, I already know who this is. I already know. I already know what this is. Like, I already know this story. It comes from... People be like this. Right. You said you can't wait to see the Watchers. Definitely. It's a lot of interesting things that are being let out right now. Yeah, it's like Genesis. One big story wrapped in one. You can't get out of it. I'm trying to tell you. That's why when people say they didn't read the Bible so many times, I just look at them and I just say, how? I don't know how you've done that. Because if you're researching, you could, as soon as you get up here, you got to go back. You got to go back. So you don't even get to stay in there right where you at, because studying one little thing have you all over the place. One unit of study can have you there for 7 months. For real. Show you something different every time. Yep. Yep. Well, I'm going to leave y'all to y'all studies. I'm about to go, I don't know what I'm going to make. I want something. I had hamburgers and french fries. So now I'm going to think of something else to do with that turkey meat before I go bed. About to find something. Yeah. 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 So I'm excited, y'all. It makes me happy that y'all eyes are open. I thought about it, but girl, I be getting so much like heartburn, indigestion that I've been trying to limit the red sauce. So I'm gonna figure out something. Don't worry about it. I really ain't had no hamburger helper in a long, 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 long time, so I'm about to make my own version of that because that's really what I want to eat with some corn on the side. The cheesy hamburger kind, but I'm just make my own. But cause I ain't had none, and I got a craving for that. And I know that sounds so crazy, but it's a comfort food for me. My aunties used to give it to us with some white bread, and I got some Sara Lee in there, so I might bust down just some butter bread. Listen, honey, that cheeseburger hamburger helper, baby, what? With some corn, with some sweet corn on the side and some butter bread. Baby, listen, you ain't did nothing wrong. Nothing. I might put a green in there. I probably won't, though. You hear me? The fallen angels did eat a lot of things. Humans, animals, they was never even supposed to eat. And they, except for manna. Listen, I'm about to make it homemade, too. That's what I'm about to do. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Girl, of course. That's what I'm about to keep. Exactly. You got to have the butter bread. And then you take a little bit of the cheesy macaroni stuff and put that in there. And then you put your corn on top like a garnish and bite it. Yeah. And then you got to make sure like the juice is like running down on the sides of it. Sop it up a little bit before you bite it. Girl, yeah. And is. That's a hood meal. And it be right on time every time. Every time. So that's probably what I'm about to make. That's probably what I'm about to make. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said you're so greedy. And is. It is. Yep. And the cool thing is I don't have to share no food with no kids right now. Which you can tell. You can tell when I had to share food with kids, and you can tell when I stopped. You see it? This is what happens when you stop sharing food with your kids. Because, see, they always taking a piece. So then you really don't ever get to eat as much as you thought you was going to eat. But once the kids are not there anymore, and you can eat as many helpings as you want, you get these things on the side. This means ain't no kids asking for my food. You said let me start sharing. I'm trying to tell you. Hmm. This means you are not sharing with your children correctly. That's what that means. So when they ask, give them some, and those love handles will go right on down. They'll go right on down. Because, honey, as long as I had a greedy kid around me, even when they was going, Mom, what you eating? Yeah, let me taste that. No. Just let me get a piece. You hear me? Just let me get a piece of that. No. They going to sneak it off your plate anyway. Or sit there. Listen, then they make their way back around. Listen. I don't share my food with kids anymore, so that's the problem. I ain't never had that before. Mama, what's that? That look good. What that taste like? What you got? Ma, you ain't even gonna eat this Snicker candy bar ice cream thing. It's been in here for 2 months. I don't care. It's gonna be in there when I eat it. Mom, it's gonna be stale when you want to eat it. You buy your tub of ice cream, buy them big 5-gallon thing. They don't want that. They want it could even be the same ice cream, but I just don't because everybody already been digging in that ice cream. So can I just have yours? No! It's Oreo cookie ice cream. Go get that. It's the same thing. I just got mine because I know how y'all do. I'll go in there to get some and it'll be one spoon with ice sitting on top of it. Because y'all done left the lid and didn't close it all the way down. It ain't nothing but ice milk. You CERCA at my house, the same ice was being begged for. I had it 9 months, but won't share. I'm trying to tell you. Leave my stuff. We like the brioche bread with the lemon or the chocolate in it. They taking big, it's the tear and pull kind. I walk, you know, the thing ain't nothing but about this long, right? At all these, it's about this long, maybe about this wide. They ripping this much of the bread. That's the whole half a tray. Niggas is walking upstairs with a bread this big and some milk. All right, Mama, I see you. Why didn't you cut a piece of bread this big out of there? And I can't even blame this on my son. It's my daughter's. It was my daughter's. Because my son was in Arizona. It was my daughter's. It was the strawberry swirl ice cream and milk and stir it up to a strawberry milkshake. Yeah, all of that. All of that, Maury. Listen. And that's why. But now I don't have to. And it'd be a problem, though, because I don't know how to cook a little bit. I'm learning. Like, I made 2 hamburgers yesterday. I ate one last night, and I warmed the other one up this morning. And instead of cutting... instead of cutting 2 potatoes, because, you know, it's the red ones, I said, well, you know what? Let me just cut 1. And so I cut 1 last night and 1 this morning. I'm learning how to just cook for 1 person because it's hard. When you've been cooking for a whole house full since you was 16, pretty much, well, even before that, my mama made me cook. So I don't know how to, it's like I'm learning how to cook for 1 person. I am learning how to cook for 1 person. And it's nice. I don't be wanting to waste food, you know? So I'm learning. I'm going to go check that video. I'm going to let y'all go do y'all homework. And I'm probably going to go watch Heroes. Thank you. Or either Angel. I might watch a little bit of all of them. Because I want to go back. Some of them I haven't seen in years. So I definitely like to go back and see what's in that I didn't see before. I can't think of nothing else that we might have watched. I think that's pretty much it. That's a lot. There's plenty of seasons of both of them. So, or all of those. I love y'all. I see y'all later. Fallout is good too. Okay. Is that like about the end times? Like after Doomsday and all of that? Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Y'all keep studying and getting and finding your books you didn't know you had. Now y'all know how I feel. Be like, I didn't even know I had this. You couldn't get into it. It'd be different times. That's why I say so. I'm about to figure out what's about to float my boat today. And then it might be something else tomorrow. You know? But that's the cool thing about the amount of things that we study. We can always find something. Even if we go look at science videos about science, it's something that we've studied over there, or it's a branch of something we study. So we can't, pretty much everything we gonna watch, we can learn. So I'll see y'all. I'm about to go find me some food. That's what I'm about to do. Love y'all.